If you like this edition and you want to know more about the topic and understand it in detail, head on to pallavicycle.com to see the full video on the topic. In one of our last episodes, we had covered as to why cash flow is king, and we had shared 4 practical ways to start bringing cash in today. Charging upfront, pre-selling memberships, encouraging annual contracts, and exploring adjusted revenue streams. Today, we are going deeper. Because once you've got those basics working, the question becomes, how do you optimize your cash flow to maximize both your runway and your fundraising leverage? Let's dive into the advanced playbook. The cash flow multiplier effect. Here's what most founders miss. The tactics that we had shared last time aren't just about getting cash in the door. When executed strategically, they create a multiplier effect that transforms your entire business position. Let us show you what we mean. Say that you implement annual contracts and bring in $50K upfront instead of $4,200 monthly. That's not just $50K, it is leverage. Now you can negotiate better terms with vendors by paying annually, invest in growth initiatives without waiting for monthly collections. Show investors that you have 12 months of committed revenue, not just the current monthly recurring revenue. This brings us to the cash conversion cycle. Now let's talk about something most founders never optimize, the cash conversion cycle. This is the time between when you spend money and when you collect it. The shorter this cycle, the more working capital that you have. Let's share an example of one of the portfolio companies that we had worked with. Now, originally, they had 30 days to deliver implementation. At 30 payment terms, 60-day cash conversion cycle. They optimized to 50% payment on contract signing, 25% on project kickoff, and 25% on completion. The new cash conversion cycle, 15 days in average. The net result, same revenue but 4x better cash flow. They went from constantly worrying about payroll to having 6 months of runway. And this brings us to the graduated pricing for cash flow. Now here's a strategy most founders overlook, the graduated pricing that rewards cash commitments. Instead of just offering annual versus monthly, create a full spectrum. Monthly $100, quarterly paid upfront $270, which is a 10% discount. Annuals $1,000, which is 17% discount, and a 3-year contract, which is going to be $2,700 at 25% discount. And this brings us to the revenue bridge strategy. It's about building revenue bridges between your current state and your future fundraising goals. Most founders think linearly. I need to raise money to grow, but smart founders think, what revenue can I generate now to fund the growth that makes fundraising inevitable? Here's the framework. Identify your fundraising timeline. For example, it might be 6 months from now. Calculate your fundraising gap, monthly burn minus the current revenue. And then design the bridge revenue streams to fill that gap. The investor psychology advantage. Here's something crucial. How you generate cash flow affects how investors see you. Investors don't just look at your cash flow numbers, they look at the quality of that cash flow. High quality indicators are recurring predictable revenue, customers pay upfront, low churn rates, and multiple revenue streams. The red flags out here are one-time project revenue, high customer concentration, inconsistent collections, and revenue that requires constant new customer acquisition. Next is your 30-day cash flow challenge. Audit your cash conversion cycle, map every step from customer commitment to cash collection. Test one graduated pricing option. Offer a longer commitment with meaningful incentives. And identify one revenue bridge. What can you monetize now while building your core products? We hope that you've enjoyed the preview edition of this topic. If you like this edition and you want to know more about the topic and understand it in detail, head on to pallavicycle.com to see the full video on the topic.